talk down for a minute. Keep your texting and your picture comments until after the show. You may enjoy it, you may miss something. Also, drink specials start at 10. They're $1 PBR drafts and $5 double wells. So if you don't think the jokes are funny, hey, buy yourself a fucking drink. You might enjoy yourself. Alright, so we're gonna kick it off. I will be your host, your MC for tonight. I'm Luigi. My name is Luigi. That's alright, no one cares about me anyway. We'll get into that later. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to introduce your lineup. We got some folks here from you that traveled from who God knows where. Who knows where. So I'm going to introduce them right now. We're going to bring them up to the stage. First up, I'd like to introduce Mr. Wreck-It Ralph. Give it up for Wreck-It Ralph, everybody. Gotta wreck it. And we're going to bring up our next roaster for the evening. Give it up for Miss Lara Croft, everybody. Lara Croft. All right. Is she sexy or is she scary? I don't know. All right. Bringing up the next roaster for the evening. We got good classic favorite, Sonic the Hedgehog, everybody. Sonic the Hedgehog. Woo! Lightning speed. Next one tonight, you all know her very well. She's a well-known character, Miss Princess Peach. Princess Peach, everybody. PBR with a straw. Classy. Bring up the next roaster this evening. You know him very well. His name is Donkey Kong. Something about bananas. All right, I'm bringing up your next roaster. Bring him to the stage. His name, you know him very well. Mr. Yoshi, everybody! And the reason we're all here tonight, the reason I'm here tonight, if you know your trivia, we're going to bring him up, the roastee for this evening, the roast of Mr. Mario! Alright, I'm gonna kick things off here. First off, no one gives a fuck about Luigi, alright? I'm hosting the show, but no one cares about me. You know what I've been doing for the last 3 years? 3 years of my life? I've been selling carts! At Disney World, selling carts. Who rents a Luigi cart? Nobody. Everyone asks, oh, where's the Mario cart? Oh, hilarious. So hilarious. You know, I went to Halloween last year, just as myself, and everyone kept asking, hey, where's Mario? Right, it's gonna be a long show. Drink specials, $1 PBR drafts, and $5 double wells. Listen, I don't think you guys know this. I don't know if anyone's familiar. I came into a mansion pretty recently. Everyone thought it was, real great, real fun and games. Yeah, Mario Sunshine over here. Yeah, how's the resale value on a mansion that's been haunted for years? All right, you guys have no idea. You played the little game. Yeah, it's fun. We redid it for the kids, so it was cute. So we had little ghosts and little vacuum. Do you have any fucking idea the thousands of dollars of therapy that I've been through? Demonic kids waking me up in my basement, one arm and no eyes. I don't know what's going on. I see him here tonight. Mario Sunshine. Jesus Christ. We got Wreck-It Ralph here. This evening. Who the fuck is Wreck-It Ralph? Who is he? Does anyone know? I don't know. He was in a video game, but it was like a movie first. I don't know. Why he's here. Who else we got here this evening? We got Lara Croft. How many children do you have? You adopted any children recently? Angelina Jolie. Hey! Naming references as we go. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog's here this evening. Give it up for Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, never mind. No! It's too late. Sonic the Hedgehog, I don't know if anyone knows this, carries around a lot of rings, dropping rings all the time. It's because he's been divorced 6 times. He can't maintain a healthy relationship. All the rings. Dark theme. What? Here we go. To the next one. We got Princess Peach. Princess Peach. Do you have any idea what Princess Peach has done to my brother? Any idea? The friend zone is just... Boy, I made him a birthday cake and kissed him on the nose. Do you know how many hijinks and adventures I've gone through for this bitch? Do you have any idea? I'm 33 years old. I'm trying to establish myself as a human being. And just all sorts of... I changed pipes in the basement of Dracula's castle. Do you have any idea? None of you have any idea what that's like. The mushrooms I've eaten. That's fine. It's so stressful night, guys. It's a stressful night. What else we got here? We got, we'll see. Donkey Kong. We got Donkey Kong here this evening. Guy got some bananas here with, I didn't want to, have a couple jokes, but I don't know if he's going to use them or not. So, Donkey Kong, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And we got Yoshi here. Yoshi, everybody. He's a classic character. Do you guys know a little Yoshi trivia for you? A little saddle on his back? Yeah, it's a load of shit. It's a shell. I know who he is. I know who he pretends to be. Mario doesn't want to admit it, but I know. I don't know. So here we go. Dollar PBR drafts. $5 double wells. All right, we're going to kick this roast off for you. I'm going to bring up your first roaster of this evening. Please welcome him to the podium, Mr. Wreck-It Ralph, everybody!
Hey. I came in like a Wreck-It Ralph, right? Because of the song. How's it going, everybody? Before I get started, hi, my name is Wreck-It Ralph. I'm a bad guy. But just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy, right? I want to give a shout out to my co-pilot, Miss Vanellope Von Schweetz back there. I love you too, little gutter snipe. Before I get too much further, also give it up for your host, Luigi. Luigi's doing an awesome job. Luigi, I've always wondered this. How come, you're the younger, you're hipper, more physically fit of the two brothers? Why aren't you the hero, man? You should be player one. I just felt, is it confidence? Is it your confidence? Just keep me down. Just because of that little goofy jump you had in Super Mario Brothers 2, with the little legs, I can't do it with my finger, but the little legs. I have a condition. It looked like you were doing like a Liu Kang bicycle kick through the air. What was up with that, man? Crack? This crack would explain your drastic size and shape change between games. I mean, in the first game, you basically look like Mario, short and squatty. In the next game, you're tall and skinny. I was like, who is this guy, Jonah Hill? Anyway, you've been wrecked! All right. Up next, we got, Sonic the Hedgehog, everybody. Sonic the Hedgehog's here. Hey, Sonic, why so blue? Why so blue? It's because your games are so unplayable that Sega had to add a second character who flies? Why would I want to be a blue hedgehog when player 2 is a fox with 2 tails and flies? Seriously, why would anybody want to play Sonic the Hedgehog? Just be tails. Also, I'm pretty sure you owe me $20 because Sonic Spinball sucked. You've been Alright, next, I don't want to skip over, speaking of foxes, Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider's here, everybody. Lara Croft, you're basically just a hotter female Indiana Jones with guns. So that's awesome. I don't really have a joke for that. That's pretty awesome. You're so hot, as a matter of fact, they got Angelina Jolie to play you in the movies, which is perfect because you guys have so much in common. You both like to travel around the world collecting priceless things. You collect artifacts, you collect children, but it's the same. Basically, you're the same person. So you've been wrecked, sort of. Who we got next? Princess Peach. Hi, Peach. What happened? What happened to you, Peach? You were so awesome in Super Mario Brothers 2. You had the floaty jump. I pretty much only played Super Mario Brothers 2. You had the floaty jump, which was awesome. You could do so much better than a mushroom-eating plumber who wears a raccoon costume. Just saying. Also, how are you the princess of mushrooms? Like, what is that? Like, your parents, when you were a little kid, I'm sure they told you you could grow up and be anything you want, but I didn't think they thought you'd land on fungus royalty, so that's their fault. I'm sure they're very proud. You've been wrecked. Hey, up next, Donkey Kong, right? Or as I thought when I first came in, I was like, boy, Khloe Kardashian sure let herself go. But for real, Donkey Kong, you're a hero of mine. Before you came along, the idea of growing up and having a lucrative career as an angry, large guy who breaks things was just a warp pipe dream. You already did, Mario? Warp pipe dream. Anyway, so I want to thank you. I want to thank you for putting in work for decade after decade, game after game, toiling away, so that eventually I, Wreck-It Ralph, could have my own movie. I really appreciate that. And since I got my own movie, that pretty much means you're never going to get your own movie, so you've been wrecked. I mean, it doesn't get much more roasted than that. And Mario, before I jump on you, I'm going to jump on Yoshi. Kicks for puns, right? You hate Yoshi? I mean, what's the deal? You're always hitting him in the back of the head to make him eat stuff. You're always dropping him down a pit so you can jump a little higher. You're always fingering his asshole when he masturbates so he knows who's in charge. You're always making him fight other Yoshis to the death like Michael Vick. I have not seen violence like this since the Ray Rice tape. Someone needs to call the ASPCA ASAP. They get a little dark with the Ray Rice tape. Mario's most frequently asked question is, hey Mario, you and Princess Peach ever really, fuck? To which he famously replies, question mark boxes aren't the only boxes I hit. Yeah! Also a no. So anyway, but for real, Mario, you're a hero. We all worship you, and we all wish you, we all owe you a great debt of extra lives, and we wish you many happy continues.
Wreck-It Ralph, a class act, everybody. Give it up for Wreck-It Ralph, everyone. For our next roastie this evening, we're going to bring up, it makes sense with Florida being gun laws and everything like that. So give her a warm welcome, Miss Lara Croft, everybody. Lara Croft.
Hello. Hello. For those of you whom I have not met, which is all of you, since I believe social interaction is for the weak, my name is Lara Croft. I am skilled in hand-to-hand combat, fluent in hieroglyphics, and a renowned action hero, not for those two reasons, but because of these. When Luigi asked me to do this roast, I said, what is a roast? And he said, it's something that friends do to poke fun at each other and to honor each other. And I said, what is a friend? I'm not familiar with your Nintendo terminology. Then he told me he and his brother are plumbers, and I said, oh, I've been having a major problem with my drains and the blood of my enemies. I mean, my hair, it's clogged up. So now I'm here. And yes, it's he and his brother, not him and his brother. I'm not sure if you Americans know what grammar is. But I did my research. I see that you all are in a go-kart league. That's cute. I actually used to drive go-karts myself. My daddy in his old house used to have a go-kart track. It was right next to our bowling alley. And then he got murdered. So that's when my hobbies went from go-karting to avenging. But yes, my daddy is long gone, but his legacy still persists. He wanted an equal, progressive society, and he wanted me to be a strong role model for females. Basically, he didn't want me to turn out like Princess Peach. Unfortunately, my father's legacy is not completely shit on. My daddy instilled in me a love of archaeology, a desire for the ancient, a burning passion for creatures that have not fully evolved. So Donkey Kong, give me a call, and I'll teach you how to raid a tomb. Speaking of which, good to see you again, Wreck-It Ralph. Or should I say, I wrecked it, Ralph. But I grew up without a father. What do you expect? Okay, so Yoshi, let me get this straight. Your job here, you let people ride you. You make noises that no one understands, and you just eat things within a tongue's radius. So I'm not sure if you're a dragon, or if you're a turtle, or if you're a woman on her period. Mario, dear Mario. Everyone's favorite plumber. Oh, sorry. Everyone's favorite attention whore. Okay, how many games have you been in? There's Super Mario, Dr. Mario, Paper Mario, Desperate for Relevance Mario. I can't keep track. Your loyal sidekick, Yoshi, finally gets his own game in Yoshi's Island, and you have to make it about you, being a little baby and crying your eyes out every time you separate from Yoshi. Get over yourself. If you need help getting over yourself, let me help. Let's arm wrestle, just once. I will help you get that ego in check. I am 3% body fat. Your body looks like 30% meatballs. Mario, you are more of an Italian stereotype than Sonic is a black stereotype. Let me explain. Really fast. He has dreadlocks, and he just collects gold jewelry. I'm just explaining. You are more Italian than Taco Bell is Mexican, and that's not even saying a lot. It's like the Nintendo gods who made you. They thought, oh, we need to have a diverse character. So then they had a meeting at Olive Garden and thought, Italy! He's gonna wear a European hat and have a mustache, and he's gonna talk like this. It's a me, a racism. Who's left? Oh, Luigi. I forgot about you. But you've never been in the spotlight, so why start now? But sincerely, thank you all for inviting me. It's so honored. I feel so honored to be among these video game legends. Because now that I see you in person, I know that I can beat up every single one of you. Thank you.
Give it up for Lord Croft, everyone. Lord Croft. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm irrelevant. I get it. Anyone know Mario trivia? They know that I was actually. My name was a pun. You know that? You know that? When Mario couldn't pay his rent, the pizza place down the street called Luigi, which is Japanese for similar. So put that in your Hiroshima. Right? So horrible. Do you know in the original when they were creating his brother, myself, when they were creating me, they didn't even have a color. They just took a similar clone and they couldn't even come up with a color. So it was like a similar red and it just came out as green. And here I fucking am. How about that? How about that? You know, I actually have a wife. Her name is Clarice. She cuts hair. I haven't seen her in years. No one talks about Clarice. Everyone thinks, oh, maybe he just goes out with Daisy. You know, she has a third eye in the back of her head. And I'm not talking about that Rasta third eye shit. I'm talking about a real live third eye in the back of her head. I'm gonna sleep in the mansion tonight. If you had any idea. I'm gonna bring up the next roasting for this evening. A little trivia. This is actually true. Sonic the Hedgehog, the creator of Super Mario Brothers, he was playing the game. He was trying to play it through as fast as possible, thus inspiring this next roastee. How about that? Sonic the Hedgehog, everybody! How's it going? Can't believe I'm here. Fucking hate Nintendo. Like, seriously. It's just all Mario. Sega had other games. Like Sonic 2. 3D Sonic. Hey, you guys remember Gamecast?
Yeah!
Cool.
Oh God, no.
That's what I thought. We got a lot of roasters here. Let's see. Wreck-It Ralph, right? If you don't know who Wreck-It Ralph is, don't worry. It's because you're not 10. Some people always want to know, hey, how did Wreck-It Ralph get his nickname? Funny story, we were in middle school and it has to do with the first and last time he ever fingered a girl. Yeah, we really wrecked it. Yeah. In all seriously, though, we rest in peace, Rebecca. Rebecca, we all miss you. Lara Croft is here. Which, yeah, right? What an awesome performance. I'm excited it wasn't naked. Yeah, Angeline knows how to act, right? Get naked. No? Alright, whatever. She's not even a nice person. You guys are acting like she's a good person. She made fun of all of us, alright? And all she does for a good time is raid tombs. Not knock on the door of tombs and ask politely to come in. Not discovering lost tombs that everyone needs found. Raiding innocent tombs. And then killing all the mummies that live inside. Why are there so many mummies after me? It's called stand your ground, Lara. You're a felon. We got Luigi over here. It's pretty cool. Luigi, I didn't really write much about him, but I did kind of think it was funny he's the younger sibling, because, you know, those are the only people who ever played you. You get it. Princess Peach, she's here. All right, Princess Peach. Mari, I don't even know how you can put up with this girl. She's constantly running off with other men using this whole kidnapped routine as she feels to do. Really? Kidnapped? You're a princess. You live in a castle. The thing's fortified, it has walls and a moat, and you get kidnapped by a gorilla whose main mode of offense is barrels. When are you going to admit? I mean, how is it possible that you get kidnapped by Koopa? When he jumps, you run under him. Everyone knows that. Some people know that. Because when he jumps, he spits fire. You run under him, press the thing, the bridge goes away. How come you never pressed the bridge? You were over there. You could have killed him at any moment, helping out your guy that you like. When are you just gonna admit, Mario, Koopa, Donkey Kong, you just have a fat fetish. That's what I feel like is really the thing. Right? You know, and who's gonna kidnap you next? Wreck-It Ralph, right? Yeah, he's gonna wreck it. Good luck wrecking that after a gorilla and a fucking dragon. Talk about a chili dog down a hallway. Because I fucking love chili dogs. That's the thing. Donkey Kong. He's throwing barrels at things and he's jumping over them. I'll just throw more barrels. That'll really be awesome. I run and read a lot of stuff about him. I was like, I'll just go up there and make fun of his horrible costume. And I'm like, no, I gotta stay in character. I'm like, why couldn't you paint your face? And then he explained racism to me. So he's doing the best he can. Yoshi! Why are you hanging out with this human? It makes no sense. I can't stand humans. They bring nothing but good, like bad stuff, you know? You should come live with us, with the animals in the forest, you know? Yeah, if there's anything that I've ever learned, it's never trust a white man with a mustache, right? Robotnik, he gets it. Animals get it. It's from my game, you're right. Nobody fucking plays Sonic. Sonic Boom just came out, by the way. We're on Cartoon Network. That's right, we have a TV show, Mario. You remember your TV shows? Famously played by fat, Italian, just gross, nasty men. Jaleel White played me. And although he is Urkel, he's also Stefan, and you have to remember how attractive Stefan is. Laura loves Stefan. Not this Laura. She's racist. Stefan's black. Mario, how the fuck are you a hero? You basically chased your whore girlfriend into a world that's not your own, destroy property, steal coins, and kill innocent animals along your path. Oh, if they touch me, I'll die. Well, you know, because That's where they live. Maybe you shouldn't go there. Maybe you shouldn't bother them. Oh, just step on them and murder them. That's a horrible thought. Do you know, I rescue animals, all right? They're trapped inside little robots, and I save innocent bunnies and squirrels all the time. You know, that's a hard thing to do. Do you know how many PETA awards I have? 7. That's a lot. But you guys wouldn't know that, would you? Yeah, thank you. They know it. Treating everybody badly, including your little brother, it makes no sense whatsoever. I'll just give him a mansion. Oh yeah, how'd you come across the mansion? Oh yeah, you killed everybody who lived in the mansion. That's right. All those ghosts, where are all these ghosts coming from? They're the ghosts of dead duck turtles. Which apparently is a thing. At least I'm a hedgehog. That makes sense. What is a duck turtle? I ran out of stuff to say. What I was gonna say though, Mr. Ash Ketchum, is that you're a horrible video game character. I have no idea why kids love you. All you do is do drugs and destroy property and dress up in ridiculous costumes. It's the most ridiculous. The only thing that I enjoyed that you did is when you turn into like a stone statue in Super Mario 3. Because that takes skill, and I give props for skill. Alright, unique, specific jokes about our games aside. I want to thank you guys all for coming out, and Mario, thanks for apparently paving the way for me, because no one wants to play your game not fast. Sonic the Hedgehog, everybody! Give it up for him! I'm sitting up here and I'm a little parched, and I look over at my brother over here who's already got a pizza and an empty cup next to him, and someone brings him another drink. It's just kind of symbolic of our lives. You know 2013 was the year of Luigi? No, you don't. No one remembers because no one cares. You know why Bowser isn't up here tonight? You know why he's not? Because I threw him off a fucking balcony after taking off his shell. He was wearing polka dotted underpants. I embarrassed the hell out of him. See, no one remembers how much I've done for this. You know what? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. $1 PBR drafts, $5 double wells. We're gonna bring up your next roaster this evening. So you're welcome for Bowser not being here this evening. Give it up for Miss Princess Peach, everybody.
Do you think I wanted to be rescued ever? In this entire time of my existence, I have never once wanted to be rescued. It never once was a thing. Donkey Kong was actually quite the fantastic companion. I mean, look at the girth of this creature. Beautiful, absolutely. Steve Irwin would have been all over him, talking about what a beauty he is, even though he's not a crocodile. So, sorry, Yoshi, you're not Steve Irwin enough. I really have struggled throughout the past many decades at accepting the fact that I never have had a chance to have a sense of identity. It was immediate that Nintendo decided to make me into a princess, into a damsel in distress, and it was never my choice. Out of, how many games was it? 13 out of the 14 games that were created, the original Mario games, only once did Princess Peach ever have the opportunity to have her own character be played. That's mind-blowing. Fuck you, Mario. Seriously. Back on Donkey Kong, I really kind of had to boast about him. Am I able to take this? Back in 1984, during the presidential elections, Donkey Kong decided that he wanted to maybe jump in on the presidency campaign. So he saved up all of his bananas and he sold them to the local grocer. This is not a lie, I was there. I supported him every step of the way. He took them to the local grocer and he sold all of his bananas and he started his own presidential campaign. Because he really wanted to be above Congress. Congress? Get it, guys? No?
the movie Gorillas of the Mist? Oh, it's fantastic. It's so happy. And it's about your kind. It's about your species. And it ends on one of the lightest notes. You should really go home and watch it immediately. It's definitely for you. Sonic, I don't give a shit about Sega. You're so inferior, it bores me. Like, just look at you. You're a fucking rodent. You're the tiniest, most pathetic little shrew I've ever seen. Your friends are obviously cooler than you. We've already touched on that. You have the constant arrogant smirk on your face. You're a little piece of shit. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that Bowser actually used to have these cufflinks. They were like these really sexy leather cufflinks. That's because I was his dominatrix. I was so good at it. And every fucking time Mario decided to come and rescue me, it was always ruins and the mood was killed. Toadstool always just reminded me of a fleshlight. Every time Toadstool was on, there's a fleshlight, so I thought he was a part of the game. And that's just Toadstool. Wreck-It Ralph, and I look at you, and you wreck my mood. You, with your shit-eating grin, your hair akin to a flea-ridden entire Shih Tzu, where you can't bathe without a seed of black creepiness crawling out of your hair into the water. You're freaking disgusting. You're weird. I don't like you. Everything about you is just so bizarre. I've never even heard of you before, but yet, here you are, wrecking shit up. Thank you. Thank you. Luigi, only Chief can call his dick the energy sword. Okay? That's it. Right. Only Chief can call his dick the energy sword. Luigi, also, only the Chief can call his semen the blood of the covenant. These are all Halo jokes, guys. Oh my gosh. Lara Croft, you're amazing. I really, really adore you, honestly. Everything you've done has been really fantastic. But I will say, your character was primarily created to market to the young lesbian girls. You are obviously very attractive, but you're also totally badass. That is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted that character written for me, but Nintendo never did it. So I'm always this damsel in distress that's always getting lost and captured and all these horrible things. But I have to make note of the fact that you do constantly get lost into caves. You go spelunking pretty consistently in tombs and caves, and I don't really need to make the obvious womb raider joke that you're a fucking lesbian, but you're really Mario, at last, I really adore you. I think you're fantastic. But I'm gonna have to say that Yoshi is the cutest little fucking button I've ever met in my entire life.
What do you know?
I love him. Every time Yoshi has been around me, he has treated me like a princess. He treats me so sweet, and he always uses his tongue around me, and he always does this thing when he's behind me that's like gyrating, but I think it's because he likes me a lot. He's adorable, but he's really, really fucking stupid. He follows you around everywhere, even though you kill him in order to survive. You jump off of his back so you can go on to the next level, and he just falls into a cliff because you used him as support. I don't understand it. I watched it happen so many times and it really, really, really bothers me. But you continue, Yoshi, to follow him, and I don't know, Yoshi. You're a son of a bitch. One thing I do have to ask Sonic is every time you get hurt, these rings come out of you. But where exactly are they coming out of? Oh, okay, good. Alas, Mario, I'll never love you. You'll always be in what they call the bullshit friend zone. Fuck that, but whatever. I think you're fine. I think your mustache smells, and I can't really handle that. But everything else about you is fine. It's just you're not really you're not for me. It's not a fat thing, like somebody mentioned earlier. I don't have a fat, thing. You're so cute though. But I will say, you're fine. I don't really have anything that negative to say about you. You're okay. You're cool. Good luck with life.
Princess Peach, everybody! Princess Peach! Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you know what? You know what? Through all the fame and fortune, you know how many Italian hookers have done hard physical labor on this green lightsaber? You have no idea! I thought it was clever.
I thought you wrecked it.
Hey! And we just keep on going! But Mario, seriously, Peach just did it. I mean, can we please, 33 years. Can we just give it up? Just give it up. All right, wait. And there we go. And so the roast continues. I'm gonna bring up your next character with a little background in trivia. It's also trivia night on here at Aphrodisiac, Oyster. This next roast, I don't know if you knew this. The original video game that he was the main star of was supposed to be for Popeye. Yeah, believe it or not, it was for Popeye. Old Popeye and all that. How about that? But Donkey Kong stole the show, still shared the cocaine. So bring him up, Mr. Donkey Kong, everybody!
Sorry, I'm very nervous. I didn't know what a roast was. I thought there would be food here. And wasn't I the fool when I was in the corner and I saw the pig come in and then he just sat at the end. So I gotta admit, Wreck-It Ralph told me that he looked up to me. It's a bit weird because you know, I love seeing people's careers start, and I love this. His career started, you know, throwing shit on top of a construction site after he captured some chick, and then he was thwarted by a skilled tradesman. So, I mean, yeah. So, speaking of which, this is the copyright suit. Prop comedy. All right. Hey Yoshi, you're one of the non-humans up here, so you're cool. That's kind of it. I can't make fun of him. He's too kind of Sonic, this jackass. Let's go after him a little bit. Sonic, if you don't know this, he was the face of Sega, and we can all see how well that worked out. I guess you could say he wasn't really appealing. Oh, that was gold. The only thing that goes quicker than Sonic is his relevance. That's less for the character, more for the performer. Peach is here. She already pointed out that when I was on throwing barrels, that was just what she was into. So it was foreplay, and then this little cock block came in. So thanks for the mood 40 years ago, jackass. Laura's here. I gotta admit, something popped in my head. Laura is so old. Laura is such a man, and Peach is so old. The only one on this stage with functional eggs is Yoshi. We have a little thing going on. I told my friends about it, and they warned me about her. And I was like curious. I was just like, why? I really like her. And they went, of course you do. She's bananas. Doug costs. How many banana jokes do you have? I don't know, bunches. That's all I had, actually.
One more joke.
Can't do it. Luigi, I find it weird that Luigi, he's taller than Mario, but he's still in the shadow. It's weird. Mario's also had a ton of hit games. Super Mario Sunshine, Mario World, Mario Party, Mario Golf. Luigi has Luigi Mansion in a game in which he sucks. I'll take a while to get, okay. Mario, I don't have much for you other than that I've kicked your ass more times than I can count. Apparently I can't count much, I'm a fucking gorilla. But I gotta say, you're welcome for your career. You dick. But thanks for inviting me to all your parties. even though they ruin friendships. And if you hit me once more at that fucking go-kart rail, I will kick your ass. Not even dog.
All right, Donkey Kong, everybody, give it up for him. Give it up for him. Folks, a lot of people have a lot of talent up here. This next roast I'm going to bring up this evening, his costume just incredible. He makes me look like a Publix bagger who won the Masters. I'm going to bring him up. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Yoshi, everybody. Yoshi!
First off, how dare you? This is a beautiful man. And the fact that anybody is in the crowd or on this stage to be at his expense, to say anything negative about him, go fuck yourself, honestly. Have you seen a more exquisite example of human, whatever you are? Plumber? I need to get on it now because I'm just pissed. And I'll talk about how much just more you get from this guy right here. Wreck-It Ralph. You're not even a fucking video game character, you're a Pixar fever dream. You're what they do when they run out of ideas and then they go, oh wait, video games. You're modeled after the guy that fucked my mom after she left my dad. No, look at yourself. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a high caliber right there. My mom knows what to do. Speaking of people like my mom, Lara Croft, it's clear you're a staunch feminist, a lesbian, women's rights, and all that. Well, why the short shorts? Why the triangle boobs? I need to talk to you right now and let you know that me, Yoshi, I'm a bisexual. I love the fuck. With a tongue like mine, think about it. I give birth like every second. Lara Croft, I gotta tell you, you did it for me when I was younger. I popped it to you when you had the triangle boobs. I popped it. Yeah, okay is right. It was great, actually. But then you started to get like crisper and high definition. It's just I don't want to look at it. Where are the geometrical shapes that I fell in love with? I don't want to see your skin tone, your short shorts because of that crotch heat. Moving on. Speaking of crotch heat, the guy who missed leg day, like every day. Yeah. How do you run so fast with the fucking, you got like fun noodles as legs? I don't understand your character. And when it comes to fever dreams, I think like a bunch of Japanese people saw a picture of a hedgehog playing Mario really fast. And they're like, yeah! Fuck Nintendo! Fuck Nintendo! Speaking of Sonic, cocaine shrinks your dick. That's why we can't see your dick. You never wear pants. And what's up with Knuckles? I get it. He's got the shit, he's got the thing on his knuckles, but does he hate you? Did he fuck your mom? And that's why he's called Knuckles? Is your mom in the crowd? She got it. She knew. Right there. She climbed. Speaking of crotch heat, Princess Peach. That's how she was able to float in the second game. All that hot temperature, like a hang glider, your own current. No, I dig you. I like you a lot. I mean, mostly because you don't want to take him away from me. I mean, you can ride me all you want. I mean, anybody in this room, honestly, ride me. Ride me hard. If you see an apple, make me eat it. If I eat enough of them, I'll shit something out and you'll live for a longer time. But that's a child of mine, and you need to respect that. If it comes out of my asshole, that's blood. He's eating a lot of my blood is what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's gross. Speaking of blood, Princess Peach. Yeah. God help the guy that marries you. The Shining. That's it. All right. Donkey Kong. I'm glad that it was clarified earlier because it was really weird for me. I don't know much about you, but I was under the impression that you were raping the princess in the first game, and you're defeated. That's not the case. It was consensual. But then you were given your whole country game. I was supposed to just follow this alleged rapist. It's like if Bill Cosby had a game right now, and then he had a bunch of his friends hanging out. There was Diddy Cosby, Grumpy Cosby, and you're just not wearing any clothes, and that makes sense because of all the allegations. Are we talking about Bill Cosby or Donkey Kong? I can't tell. Either way, I'm glad that you're not the rapist. If you take anything away from this, it's not that Mario is a big piece of shit because he's not. It's that Donkey Kong is not a racist. Whatever. You know what's good about this is that this is almost over. We don't have to fucking hear his monkey sounds anymore. It's good to be sane and very great like that. And on to the love of my life. I mean, honestly, if you've been ridden as long as and as hard, and look, Mario, he's not as bad as you think he is. Everybody thinks that he was jumping off of me into a pit so he could get to, he had shit to do, and I get that. In a relationship, you have to compromise. So he was willing to just let me go. And in that pit, you guys don't see, it's cut off on the screen. There's a lot of shit going on. There's an orgy down there, and I'm into it. It's a whole turtle Goomba orgy, and we're just fucking it. And so whenever he needs me, I come back out. And it's my life is awesome, just for that reason. It's a constant orgy, and then ride me, and then orgy, and then ride me. Stick my tongue out, ride me. That's Yoshi's Island, and that's since you were a baby. That's since you were a fucking baby. We're soulmates. So I'm not gonna roast you, but if you want to get hot tonight, you know where to call me, alright? You just hit that box and I'll just pop out of an egg. Thanks, baby, I love you.
Keep it going for Yoshi, everybody, for Yoshi. Guys, we've arrived at the end here. It's with great real quick, by the way, $1 PBR drafts and $5 double wells. How about that? We are bringing the roast of Mario to a close. So without further ado, I'd love to do. Actually, you know what? First off, you know this guy. He went down to Decent Pizza today and got that thing for free. Do you have just the celebrity of this guy? He didn't go to Gumby's and pay $4 for ranch. Decent Pizza, got it for free. Anyway, local jokes. The reason I am called Mr. Green, Mario brother guy, I just wanna go play the violin again, man. Come on, let's just give it up. Boy trivia. I'm gonna introduce him, bring him up to the stage. You all know him, you all love him. Mr. Mario, everybody. Mario.
It's me, Mario! Let's go! Yahoo! All right, let's cut the shit, all right? Let's just fucking cut this shit right here. excited for me to be here. But guess what? This is the real me, all right? I'm just a kid from Brooklyn who loved to plumb. Made it big in the video game world. All right, very happy to be here. I'm actually not so happy to be here because they told me I was getting an award tonight, a Lifetime Achievement Award for jumping. Instead, I'm getting made fun of by my closest friends and family. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I realized a lot when I first saw this panel come together, like what a bunch of pussies, right? It takes one of the Call of Duty guys to come here, and they'll wipe us all out. We're some pussies. This is worse than that one summer that I was Ron Jeremy's stand-in. Have you seen the women he fucks now? They all look like the PlayStation version of Lara Croft. It's disgusting. How are those pixels holding up, honey? Looking all right. Still looking great. Best thing that ever happened to this girl was graphics. I was not prepared to come up here and defend myself, but luckily I write jokes about you guys all in my spare time. So I have some left up. First of all, I'd really like to thank Sonic for somebody get that fucking phone. I'm trying to get roasted up here, and somebody's trying to make a fucking call. I'd like to first thank Sonic. It's my mom. Oh. Bartender's got jokes. I got some pipe I need to lay back in my house. Just kidding, you got me my couple gin and tonics. You're fine. You're fine. I'd like to thank Sonic, first of all, for putting on this fantastic roast. Everybody give a hand for Sonic. He did a great job. Thank God they got somebody relevant, to put this thing together. What did the blue ghost from Pac-Man cancel? Do you have any of those rings that you keep on yourself at all times? He doesn't? Oh, okay. And this is my impression of Sonic's career. Rings up in the air. Sonic, you were supposed to be like the cooler version of me, like as if that could ever happen. I'm the coolest guy I know. Look, you want to make a cooler Mario? Hey, look at me now! Hey, what's going on? I'm a cool Mario! Hey, let's go play frisbee golf! Hey! Got this. You can do a lot of stuff with a hat. I'm saying, look at this, wacky Mario. Whoa, hey. Oh, I got a bunch of ribbons up my shirt. Hey, you want to see serious Mario? No hats. No hats. Something serious wasn't happening. He doesn't have his hat. He doesn't have his hat. Can I have my hat back, please? My security blanket. I know it's been said before, but I'll say again. Who the fuck is Wreck-It Ralph? What the fuck happened to Wreck-It Ralph's hands? Looks like they took Lara Croft's tits and put them on his hands. It's disgusting. Dude, you can't just fucking show up here and act like you've been here the whole time. What are you, the Brian Williams of video game characters? I'd like to thank Bruce Valanche for that joke. Here's my writer. We're not so different. We make a lot of jokes about each other, but we're really not so different. Like, all of us is up here because we like to collect things, right? Like I have my coins, Donkey Kong's got his bananas, Lara Croft's got, I don't know, blowjobs. Sorry, I never played your game, sweetie. I don't know what's going on. Although I'd like to. What do you think? You, me, a $2 bottle of wine, and the biggest mushroom cap you've ever seen. Talking about my penis, guys. Laura, you were called the video game's first sex symbol, but I find that very offensive for somebody who's jerked off to Samus Aran in a bikini more than once.
Yeah!
That or Pong. seriously. The balls in pong look better than her tits. I'm gonna say, seriously, it looked like two of the heads of Mount Rushmore fell off into a tank top. She's constantly smuggling Abraham Lincoln and another president. Did I come close? Was I close? I'm from Italy. I don't know who you met in the presidents. Finally I get to talk about some of my friends. You know, me, Luigi, Yoshi, Donkey Kong. We were all developed by the same lonely Japanese guy. It's kind of amazing that we don't have tentacles and a pussy for a mouth, isn't it? Although sometimes I wish I did. She knows what I'm talking about. She's pounded. That's the first time I've been pounded by this beach. Ever. Still after it though, I bet it's amazing. Sweet like a peach. So I'd like to talk more about my best friend in the whole world. Like he's been, but Yoshi, everybody, give it a hand for Yoshi. Yoshi's been. This guy has had my back more times than I can count, and we have double teamed more broads than I can count. All right, up top, high five. Now, contrary to popular opinion, not everybody wants to fuck you and your dinosaur at the same time. Here is what I used to do. I used to take him and put him on Toad's shoulders. And then I would drape a giant overcoat over the both of them. Put a weird funny hat on top of Yoshi and a mustache. I used to go down to the bar, pick up a girl, bring her back up to my hotel room and say, oh, look who we have here. Mr. Willem Dafoe is up here in my hotel room. Mr. Dafoe, would you like to have sex with me and this beautiful girl I brought up? And they always did. Nobody can resist Mario and Dafoe. A lot of therapy for me to be able to acknowledge that to you people. But anyways. Up next we got, of course, Mr. Donkey Kong. Mr. Kong, everybody give a hand for Mr. Donkey Kong. He was my first arch nemesis. All right, calm down. Still about me, fella, okay? Still about me. Donkey Kong was my first nemesis in the first video game we were together called Donkey Kong. You know, I kind of figured you want to name it after your hero of the game, but hey, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Me and Donkey Kong used to double team so many girls. Now, contrary to popular opinion, not a whole lot of girls want to fuck you and your eight friend at the same time. But here's what I used to do. I used to shave Donkey Kong and leave him up in my hotel room. And I used to get a girl from the hotel bar and bring her up to my room. And I'd say, oh, look who we have here. Mr. Vin Diesel's just in my hotel room. Mr. Diesel, would you like to have sex with me and this beautiful girl? And they always did. They always did. Now, for a long time, I was even up here a lot of people have been talking about how me and Luigi were these giant Italian stereotypes, okay? But I can tell you right now that there is nothing stereotypical at all about what me and Luigi do, all right? Nothing stereotypical at all. Just because we're a couple of plumbers does not mean that we're stuff. Oh, that's a good piece of pie! That's a very good piece of pie. Does anyone want a pizza? Anyone want a pizza? Want a pizza? She needs something in her mouth to keep her from talking, so I'll give her this pizza. Maybe it'll help. No, so close to being done. Anyway, so we're getting to the end of our show here, and I left one person for last. That's Princess Peach. Let Princess Peach. Everybody give a hand for Princess Peach. Now, despite all the horrible things she said about me not 5 minutes ago, she has still been the object of my affection and of my desire for 30 odd years now. Just about 30 years. And it would be horrible for me again to go to yet another castle and realize that she is not there. So, Princess Peach, I'd like to take this opportunity. Will you marry me? Go fuck yourself, you people! How does it feel? Your rings in another box, you dumb cunt!
Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is Mario?
Oh, you motherfucker. Are you fucking serious? You coming here to my fucking roast? I'm trying to get roasted here!
You giddy fucking walk, spaghetti slurping cunt. What did we do to you? Why are you kicking me all the fucking time?
You know what? This is fun. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I met this guy on
Fucking talk to
day
me
one.
like that.
No. I met this guy on day one, okay? He's just there, walking in a field, acting like he's not gonna get his fucking head stomped on.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
You wanna go right fucking now?
Yeah, I'll meet you outside.
Step the fuck out. No, step out right now.
No, I'd rather you be a jumping
Step
height.
out.
I'd rather you be a jumping height.
Step out. So I can totally go down.
I would rather you be a jumping height.
Oh, is this your lady now all of a sudden? Is this your lady?
I just burned her, you didn't see.
Want a hard shell? Alright, this is a hard shell. No
Don't
soft
you
shell.
fucking do that. Don't you dare fucking do that.
Be outside.
Alright, fine, you go wait outside.
Fucking do
Fine,
it.
he's gonna be outside
Be
walking
outside.
back and forth. Never goes far from his home, back and
Fuck
forth.
you!
I gotta say, I love that guy. I love that guy like a brother, seriously. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming to my roast. You guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Mario, everybody! The roast of Mario! Only said one thing about me anyway. At least there's a Luigi in the crowd. How about that? You see any other Marios? No, you don't! And she's Alright. Guys, actually, thank you so much for coming out tonight. This has been the Roast of Mario. Thank you so fucking much. It's been so much fun. After tonight, if you've had enough drinks and you feel like you're being funny, there's a midnight open mic following this, or a late night open mic following this. And a costume contest. She just won. So the two people wearing costumes, please come up to the stage and I guess crowd voting. We're gonna vote. So Luigi and whoever else, and Penelope Von Sweets from Wreck-It Ralph. And it's a her, Luigi. All right. It's audience participation. Winner gets a $10 bar tab. She'll have to get French fries.
Sorry. Am I not allowed in?
Oh, I forgot about that guy. You look so realistic. I thought you were in costume. All right. Hold on. Let me stand on this chair real quick. Only vote once, and then the turtle duck. All right. Luigi. Penelope Von Sweet. Definitely not him. All right, one more time for these two. All right. Penelope Von Sweet. Luigi. All right, looks like Luigi wins. She wins. Sorry, Penelope. Better luck next race. All right. So, stay for the late night open mic hosted by Mario. He left though. So, just stay for that. Also, please tip your waitresses and waiters. The show's over. This is how it ends. We have no clear ending. You guys are just looking at that. No, seriously, show's over. Come on, guys. Come on, go away. Seriously. No, we're having a group photo. If you were in the show, we're going to do a photo. You guys can stay if you're doing the late night or watching the late night. Oh my, I'm so going to take this away from me. Yes, thank you. Yeah, That's just my take. Might want to check the doctor head.
She really